The government just released the official FMGE 2025 performance report. This is the report published by NBEMS, the National Board of Examinations in Medical Sciences. It contains the pass rate of every single medical university whose graduates appeared for the FMGE. 42,868 students sat for the exam in December 2025. Only 10,264 were passed. That is 23.94%. Over 32 graduates who spent years abroad, who spent lakhs of rupees, could not clear the licensing exam. But here is what most people miss about this video. Buried inside the data is a pattern that changes the conversation about MBBS abroad. One country the most Indian families were not even considering 2 years ago just quietly performed nearly every traditional destination. Today, I break down this entire report for you. Country by country, data point by data point, no agents, no promotions, just the government's own numbers. Hi, I am Sri Rohit. Welcome to Mentora. If you or someone in your family is considering MBBS abroad, this video could save you years of wrong decisions. Save it, share it. Let's begin. Before we go country by country, let me set the context. The FMGE is conducted twice a year, December and June. 300 multiple choice questions, 50% is the passing mark. Every Indian citizen who completes MBBS abroad from a foreign university must pass this exam to register and practice medicine in India. Now here is the 5-year trend. The average pass rate has hovered between 21 and 23%. December sessions consistently outperformed June. June 2025 was one of the hardest. 36,039 appeared, but only 6,707 were passed. That is 18.61%. In December 2025, it recovered to 23.94%. But even in the best recent session, December 2024 at 29.62%, more than 70% still did not qualify. Now, here is the thing most people get wrong about these numbers. They look at the average and assume the whole system is equally bad. This, which is not. Inside this 23.94% are universities with pass rates above 50 and universities with pass rate below 5. The overall average is like the average temperature of India. It tells you nothing about whether your city is cold or hot. Let me now walk you through the major MBBS abroad destinations as they actually performed in December 2025. Let's start with Russia. Russia is the one of the largest MBBS abroad market for Indian students, and the data exactly shows why is it also the most unpredictable. The best performing Russian university in this report recorded a pass rate above 61% with a sample of 275 students. This is not a normal number. Another Russian university crossed over 45% with over 300 students appearing. But then, in the same country, one university recorded just 3%, another around 7%. Russia has world-class institutions and institutions where 90% of students fail. Both exist in the same country. Now let's explore Georgia. Georgia has been considered as one of the most popular MBBS abroad destination. The best performer in Georgia recorded approximately 53%. Several others crossed 41 to 48%. But even in Georgia, there are universities sitting below 6%. The spread with one country can be 50% points wide. Kazakhstan, a similar story. One Kazakh university sent nearly 950 students to the FMGE this session, and 40% of them passed. At that volume, a 40% pass rate is genuinely impressive. But another Kazakh university sat below 7%. Kyrgyzstan, massive volume. One Kyrgyz university alone had over 2,000 students appearing. The pass rate around 22%. Another had over 1,500 students, pass rate around 23%. High volume, average outcome. Kyrgyzstan sends more students to FMGE than almost any other country. But volume and quality are not the same thing. Every country has universities that shine and universities that struggle. The country labels tells you almost nothing. The university is everything. Now here is the part of this report that genuinely surprised me. 2 years ago, if you asked any agent about MBBS in Uzbekistan, most would not even include it in their top 5 recommendations. It was seen as a newer destination, less established, fewer alumni stories, but look what the December 2025 NBEMS data says. One medical institution in Uzbekistan recorded over 51%. 123 students appeared, 63 passed. In an exam where overall average is 23.94%, this university delivered more than doubled. But this is not a one university story. Another Uzbek university with 225 students appearing recorded 47.11%. A third, 42.86% with 182. A fourth, 35.76% with 316 students appeared. This is not a small sample. When you add it all up, close to 1,000 Uzbekistan graduates appearing in FMGE 2025 FMGE, and approximately 40% of them passed from a country that most families were not even considering. Now let me put that in context. Georgia's best universities sit between 41 and 43%. Uzbekistan's top 3 are 51, 47 and 42. The numbers are now comparable. But here is the difference. The total cost of MBBS in Uzbekistan typically ranges from 15 lakh rupees to 25 lakh for the entire program. In Georgia, the range is closer to 35 lakh to around 50 lakh. Similar FMGE results, significantly lower cost, and that combination is what is making Uzbekistan one of the fastest growing MBBS abroad destinations for Indian students right now. Additionally, several students reported that Indian faculty at several institutions, a growing Indian community and FMGE coaching being integrated from early years of the course. 2 years ago, Uzbekistan was barely on the map. Today, NBEMS data puts it alongside the best of Russia and other countries. The numbers don't lie. Now, before anyone takes what I just said and book a flight tomorrow, let me show you the other side of the same data. Because the same NBEMS report that shows Uzbekistan universities at 47 and 51% also shows another Uzbek university at just 22%. Below the overall FMGE average. The same country, the same year, completely different outcomes. And there is more. In April 2026, the NMC flagged certain medical colleges in Uzbekistan for concerns around enrollment beyond capacity and quality of trying. Let me repeat that. Even in a country that is overall performing well, there are institutions that are raising red flag at the regulatory level. And I want you to be careful about something else too. One strong year of data does not guarantee the next. What you want to see is consistency across sessions and not just one breakout result. Also, NBEMS does not publish first attempt pass rate separately. Some of these numbers may include students who are appearing for the second or even third time. That context also matters. And finally, while most Uzbekistan programs teach in English, few students reported that clinical rotations may involve local language instruction with patients. This is a gap every student must be prepared for. Uzbekistan is raising, but raising does not mean risk-free. The university you choose within Uzbekistan matters just as much as choosing the country. So let me bring this together. After going through the entire NBEMS report across every country and every university, 5 lessons stand out. Number 1, never choose a country, choose a university. This report provides that 2 universities in the same country can have a 30 to 40% gap in FMG outcomes. Number 2, the NBEMS report is free. It is public. It is on their official website. Look up your specific university's pass rate before committing. That single number will tell you more than any agent's brochure. Number 3, sample size matters. A university where 5 students passed at 100% is not the same as the university where 225 passed at 47%. Volume gives you reliability. Number 4, track the data across multiple sessions. One strong December does not guarantee that the next June will be the same. What you want is consistency. And number 5, the universities producing the highest pass rates are not the ones with the biggest advertisements. They are the ones integrating FMGE preparation from the very first year of the course, and they are the one with experienced education partners who provide structured academic support, not just admissions. The NBEMS report does not pick favorites. It publishes facts. Your job is to read it before you decide. Let me close with this. The MBBS abroad landscape is not what it was 3 years ago. Countries that were considered safe bets have universities that are underperforming. And countries that nobody was watching have universities now delivering some of the best results in the entire FMGE. Uzbekistan, for example, is the clearest example of that shift. But let me be honest, no country is good or bad by default. Only universities are, and the data is now publicly available for every single one of them. I have made detailed videos on this channel about how to choose the right country, how to verify a university, how the FMGE and next process works. If you are considering MBBS abroad, please watch those before committing, and I will keep covering every new report and development as they come. If this video helped you see the FMGE data clearly, share it with a family that is making this decision right now. And if you want more honest, data-backed analysis like this, subscribing simply means we can reach the next family too. The data is public, the decision is yours. Make it with your own eyes. Jai Hind.